Back on the couch. It is, oh my God, what a card at Saratoga today. 12 races, have the test later on the card, have the Whitney today. So I'm not going to chat too much in depth about any single race. There's a few that I have some watch horses today, so I'll point those out and you can do with them what you want. Race number 1, I thought I'd talk about just briefly. It's an interesting race because it's a 1.16 miles for the 2-year-olds, maiden allowance. The distance is the thing to really think about. There's a starter in here that I like, this Boston Flagship, the 5. Comment line says very rank early. He didn't want to settle. Manny Franco had his hands full with him, and what I liked about him is he still came on at the end. He wasn't expected to do much at 17-1 by us, at least. I'm sure Bill Mott had expectations, but I think the horse far outran what his odds were. So that was a good debut. The advantage of this is he has a start under his belt. The other horse I think is interesting, the 8 Speak Unity. Although he's a 2-time starter now, and I tend to lean away from those a little bit because I mean, obviously there's a lot of pedigree in here, but Speak Unity, stretching out, probably needs the distance. This horse has some pedigree. The dam was certainly all right on turf. You can see she had some good races, an allowance win here. She made a little money, had a good buyer on the turf. So there's some pedigree there. Maybe we'll get to a little bit better result from Speak Unity. The odds seem to be like they'll be okay. So there's a couple of horses I'm looking at in race number 1. Race number 2, I like a long shot in here. It's 9 furlongs and it's for 50 claimers. The horses in here are going in such different directions. I mean, you're getting horses like Journeyman, who's been running on the turf, but he's dropping into a 50 claimer. That makes him very, very interesting, does it not? I mean, I think so. American Tattoo, I think if he goes off 3-1, that's like too low for, I think he would be a major underlay at that. I think he's up against it here. I think he's just found a real tough field. He's not impossible, but I mean, he's going to have to be so much better than he's been. Zoomer will probably take a little bit of money. Another speed horse in this race. It's kind of loaded. I'm going right to the outside. That's the horse I wanted to mention, the 8 Grumps Little Tots. He's another one that needs to come with his best foot forward to be able to win. But Rob Atras, who's having a sensational year. I mean, he's doing so well and continues into Saratoga with 6 wins already. Grumps Little Tots, he had him back here. And you can see the horse had a couple of really strong efforts, including this win on a sloppy track at Aqueduct. But he's gone buyers in the 90s. If he can come back to any of these kind of races, he's obviously, Rob had him go a buyer of 92 here with Manny Franco. Manny Franco's back in the saddle. He's ridden him a few times, had a win with him here. So he fits at this level, and he is 8-1 morning line. He should be a decent price, or 6-1 morning line. I like him. I also like the 6 horse as another consideration at a healthy price. It's a Pletcher horse. The last 2 starts haven't been great, but one was an off the turf. Now that kind of worries me that they had entered him. So it was an off the turf race where he kind of just, I don't know, he was just out there, but maybe he needed that. He was off a long time. This start he battled pretty gamely, so maybe he's rounding into form. Getting into a 50 claimer might be just what he needs. The 5th race is the next one I'll touch on here briefly. Couple horses I like. Yeah, this is such a loaded field. Race number 5, yeah. Seal Beach ended up on my watch list from the last start. Kind of missed the break. So Seal Beach, we can take a look at the head on while we're here because it doesn't take long to bring it up. And there you go. Like inside post pitch, I mean, those things happen, right? So broke in a little bit. And we'll watch it one more time. Kind of broke in, almost hit the gate there, and then this horse comes right on over. That's a little bit intimidating for a horse like this. So I'm not sure if Seal Beach has more speed than what he showed here, but I thought the fact that he actually ran on at the end was pretty good. So I am interested in him. The fractions in that race is what I was interested in. If you look at incremental, Chat-A-Lot was a Steve Asmussen horse, first-time starter, Midnight Loot, who took a ton of money. This horse was touted. He ran to his tout, so he ran extremely well. You can see his final fraction, 42.69, Seal Beach, 41.96, by far the fastest. I think there's some talent there, and I think that the price will be okay. So that's a horse I'm looking at in race number 5. Moving on now to the test, race number 8. This is such a tough race. I really, really want to bet search results. The 7, I think that the race will set up quite well for her. She can lay just off of the pace. Irad had a couple of really nice results with her, a couple wins, and just, I mean, she's almost undefeated except for this neck loss to Malathat. So that wasn't so bad. But speed here from Bella Sophia on the outside. She's been going 6 furlongs now. We'll try the 7. So that's a bit of a test for her. Other horses in here, always Karina. This Chad Brown filly, she might just be interesting. She's one of the speeds though, but she does turn back. This is a huge move, I think, turning her back after showing extreme speed, going the mile on the 16th. I like that move with her. I think she'll be sitting in a good spot. Obligatory has some nice finishes. Zagel just beat always Karina, so super sensational. Didn't do anything wrong here. I don't know, Illumination in the inside with Baffert, you know, and another one of speed horses. So I probably will land on the 7-horse search results. If the odds come anywhere near the morning line of 5-2, I'm definitely interested. And then race number 10, the Whitney, I don't think they beat Nick's Go today. I don't know what he'll go off at. 6-5 would seem like an overlay to me. He's the controlling speed. We saw controlling speed yesterday that I quite liked. Go to the front and just cruise on. So I think Nick's Go does the same thing. I think the filly's up against it. I like her, but I still think she's up against it. Probably going to play an exacta with the 2 Silver State. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do there. 4 and 2. We'll see what the payouts are coming back with there. So that's what I'm doing on today's card. Good day yesterday. Good day of racing today. 12 races early post time. So enjoy. Have a great day.